G'day guys, Ari with Dennis and Yachting. I'm here at Elliott Bay Marina in Seattle to show you guys the 2019 Beneteau Swift Trawler 30. Everything's fine. Let's go check her out. So here on the dock, you can see fantastic setup. Got this beautiful aft deck area with these opening doors. I'll show you guys in a minute how that works. Just incredible. Also got, when you're docking on the starboard side, this side door here makes it really easy to single-handed this boat. Having that side door, it actually turns out to be level with the dock when you pull up on your starboard side. Very easy, and they even put a cleat there on the starboard side as well. Makes it easy. Boat's in really nice shape. Hull is just shiny, it looks like a mirror. I love that light grey. Really good. It's got lots of cleats on the side as well, so one down below and a bunch up top, so no matter where you're kind of docking, you kind of have some good area to put the lines on. Big trim tabs you can see underneath. The anodes are in nice shape as well. I'll just zoom in on that, it might be a bit hard to see. There you go, you can see that there. This boat actually has the Beneteau factory tender davit as well, so it's telescopic. It tucks away when you're not using it, and then it just pops out when you need it. The boat doesn't come with a tender, but it's nice to have that davit option there as well. We've got the emergency ladder down here. There is also an additional swim ladder that just slots into these two holes on the swim platform here as well. Come around the starboard side. Just been out in the boat this morning, so you can see we've got a bit of salt spray on her, but not too bad. I mean, oh, it is silky smooth, really nice. Got the Delta anchor up there on the bow, Lumar windlass. This boat is a very rare model of Swift Trawler 30. It is the Northwest edition, so when we get on board, you'll see some really nice features. There's no generator, and instead of the generator, we actually have propane oven and stove and a diesel heater. So very quiet when an anchor, this boat. Really good setup. So here you can see we've got this opening door on the aft deck here, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Got these chairs that just pop out like this, and I'm going to switch to what it looks like when this is all opened up, and we have a dining table here that goes here. This dining table just goes on the outside, so great spot for dining when you're at anchor or anything like that. So we'll switch to that now. Cool. And just here as well, we've got the hot and cold shower, which is nice and easily accessible when you've jumped on board from a swim or anything like that. You've got it right there. Some cup holders here as well. And this has the fly screens. Great if you're in the islands, no bugs or anything like that. I love how this door comes all the way over, so there's no canvas or anything funky like that. It's just really easy to lock this boat up. Quite a big salon area here. Good sized table, comfortable lounge chair, and I'm gonna switch to what it looks like here with a bed, and after that I'm also gonna switch to what it looks like with the two chairs here that pop out. Let's switch to that now. Here we are, we've got the drawers open. You can see under here they've got these cushions that pop out and these little stools, so I'm going to pull them out. In the middle one it's just a big storage, and the outer two are these little stools that pop out. I'll show you that now. Cool, headed over to the port side. Nice 24-inch Vizio screen. Good storage throughout here as well. Up top we have our breaker panels. This boat has an inverter. And we've got our digital monitoring. So we've got battery voltage, fuel, tankage, all the good stuff. This is the Webasto diesel heater control. It's kind of a newer one, really cool. And we've got the Eno oven. This looks brand new. I don't think it's ever been used. Beautiful, definitely never been used. That's really cool. Got the little lock there as well. And Eno 2-burner propane stove there as well. Just underneath this dual stainless steel sink, we have a Dometic fridge and freezer. Some cubby storage, can be used for wine as well. And just forward is additional, bigger fridge freezer. And this is the propane shutoff, so safety shutoff. There's a solenoid on the bottle itself, so that will switch that on and off. So if there's a leak or anything like that, it's good to have that extra safety in there. Got a trash receptacle here, even split up for recycling, and additional drawer here. Got the upgraded, larger Raymarine display. Got radar, depth sounder, all the good stuff. Engine monitor. This is your Volvo Penta push button start stop ignition. Quick bow and stern thrusters here. Lenco trim tabs. Electronic gear control there, and your Raymarine autopilot. And down here you've got your Raymarine VHF as well. I do like having a couple of analog gauges here. So we've got rudder and angle indicator. That's handy, even though it does show on the Raymarine, but I kind of like a quick reference, and it's quite a good thing. Same thing here, we've got the RPM gauge and fuel. Really important stuff right here. It's all good to go. And a little Plastimo magnetic compass there too. And just to show you guys as well, when you're docking this boat single-handed on the starboard side here, you'll notice that the deck head here on the starboard side gives you coverage. So if it's raining and you're docking the boat, you're not getting wet, which is good. And I can see all the way aft, I can see all the way forward, very easy. And then my hand is on the bow and stern thrust. I've also got the gear control accessible as I'm doing all this. And then here's the door to get onto the dock. Great setup. So for extra comfort here as well, we've got this footrest when you're underway, and an additional big step there as well, whatever's more comfortable. And just a little bit of extra storage here. Let's head on down. Up forward, good size master cabin, easy to get around the bed, either side. In here we have a hanging closet, and the other side we have some shelving, 24-inch Vizio screen there on the aft bulkhead, a couple of reading lights over there as well, nice big porthole. I mean, big portholes throughout really, and they all have fly screen and a blackout shade as well. Just under here, got a couple of big rams and some extra storage underneath this berth. Heading aft a little, we have a head, sink, good storage throughout as well. And off to the starboard side is our shower room. It is huge. For a 30-foot boat, normally it's a wet head or you're crammed into something that you don't want to be in, and this thing is just huge. I've seen 50-foot boats with way, or 60-foot boats even with way smaller showers, so really cool setup really. 2 portholes, so you have good ventilation throughout as well. Beautiful, lots of good storage here. We've done a great job with this. Got some battery switches underneath here. Engine battery, house battery, windlass, and you can see diesel heating duct down there as well. Great, let's head on up to the Flybridge. So we're up here on the Flybridge, really good space here. You can put water sports toys or a dock box or additional chairs. Back here it's kind of a multi-purpose space on the aft. We've got a TV antenna, VHF antenna here. Nav light that's poking up there as well. Really good space. You can even put paddleboard holders down this side. I've got the Quantum Ray Marine and a little mast, so if you're in a boathouse or anything like that, this actually folds down very easily. There's just one pin and a couple little side bits there that fold that down, so you can kind of reduce the air draft very easily and quickly. Good U-shaped seating here. Nice little table. This table kind of moves around as well. Very comfortable Helm chair here as well. And this boat has a upgraded, it didn't come with a Ray Marine screen up here, they upgraded that one. That's a good size as well. And all your standard controls here, bow stern, thruster, autopilot, and a VHF that pops in there as well. Great space. I mean, the field of view from up here is incredible. That definitely doesn't feel like you're on a 30-foot boat when you're up here. It is really cool. Let's head on back down. We're back on the aft deck. I just popped open the lazarette hatch. I'm gonna jump on in. We have a little bar here that goes into this hole here, which is the emergency bilge pump. And in here we have just a crazy amount of storage. You can see that's that ladder I mentioned earlier, the teak swim ladder that just pops in there. Got a battery for the stern thruster. Good setup. Just everything's very easily accessible. There's just a huge amount of space down here. Steering gear, easy to get to. Everything's nice and clean. And you can see the Bessonzoni davit comes down there with the reinforcement. Cool. One thing to note, actually, just looking at this bar back here, this boat is actually a Class B offshore rated boat. So you can see here, Class B for 8 people, inland 10. And part of that, you have this emergency steering option. So if the steering goes out, you've got a redundancy, which is your autopilot. And then if the autopilot goes out as well somehow, you've also got this manual steering bar, which pops into this hole here, and you can manually steer the boat. So it's kind of really made to go through some really rough weather. Not that you're going to want to, but if you do happen to get into some rough weather, this boat can definitely take it, which is nice. Lastly, we've got the engine room hatch open. We're here in the Salon. Hatch just pops up. We've got the single Volvo D6 370 horse straight shaft with a dripper shaft seal back there. Set up. Just over 21 knots max speed. Cruise about 16 knots. Very comfortable. And if you want to go economical, we can do the trawler thing. And we're down, 8 knots, and we get a crazy amount of range and everything out of that. The nice thing about this is the dipstick is right there. The sea strainer is right there. So when you're at the helm and you want to do a quick engine check, you don't need to get in there. You can just peep in that sea strainer, pull the dipstick without even getting in there, and you're kind of done everything you need to do, which is really nice. You can see here the heat exchanger is super clean, no corrosion or anything weird like that. Same with the engine mounts. There it is there. It all looks really nice. Cool. And we've got the annual service is actually due next week. So they've got Pacific Power Group, which is the main Volvo Penta dealer in town. They've done all the servicing on this engine since new. They're actually coming down to do the annual service, so we will be all set for summer cruising. Thanks for coming on the tour of this incredible Northwest Edition 2019 Beneteau Swift Trawler 30 here at Elliott Bay. For more information or for an in-person tour, feel free to reach out to me, Arisha, anytime on 772-240-0888 or via email at ari@denisonyachting.com. See you on the water.